Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you the best way to complete the old archives. My first and most important advice to you guys on the old archives is never do the old archives. It is not worth it for the points that you get. You can see here that he's going to get 12 points and lose 17 if he goes. Now this is really low level, so it's not that big of a deal. This is Clint doing it. So he went ahead and went for it. And if you're solo, you don't have a choice. Don't do this solo. That's the benefit of doing it with team is not only are you doing 4 times the amount of damage and they only have twice the amount of hit points, the more important thing about a team is that you can choose which one you are going to do. And then by doing that, you can reset the rest of your team and therefore always choose the one you want to do. And the one you don't want to do, especially when it gets higher level, is this one. So that's the most important advice you can get from this video, is try to never do the old archives. But I am going to go and show it to you real quick. So basically all of these enemies have the skills that you see at the archives. If you have not seen my video on the archives, I've spent hundreds of hours on that series. Go watch that video. Now, okay, you see that? That guy just used the assassin stun skill. He also died. But, you know, using crowd control is really helpful if you're doing this and it's high levels. I don't know why you would ever be doing this and it's high levels. You shouldn't. You need to find a teammate even just to help you reset your, you know, your numbers and just not do the old archives. Because these guys can heal. You can't really see it because he's killing them so fast, but they can heal, they can stun, they can taunt, they can charge, they can do all these different things that you don't want, you know, them to do. But if you are doing it, my recommendation would be to put, as you go through this, is to put stun traps. Put one on this doorway, put one on this doorway. As you go through, oh, by the way, I forgot to say. So you're gonna go straight, and then you're gonna go straight. Don't go left. This room, don't do that. And then you're gonna go straight again. Don't go right. Don't do that room. And then you're going to go left. And again, so I would say, so maybe don't put a trap here right away, because it's good to like bring people back and fight them, and you don't want to use your traps. You know, you want to save them for your oh crap moments. And you really only need one trap usually for an oh crap moment. Otherwise, you're just not playing well. And so, you know, but have like, if, you know, maybe put a trap right here. The problem with the archives, you want the traps to be close enough, because if you get in trouble, like they taunted you and they get you really low health, you need to like get the, you know, you need to get out of there quick. So this guy just saw him, which I think that I think that you might, I don't know if you can avoid him or not. Like, I think you probably can, but it might just be better to kill him. This is one enemy. He doesn't have a ton of health, so. All right, and then, you know, obviously you're not going into any of these rooms. You're going to the far rightmost part of this room right here. And you're gonna open here. There's gonna be a patrol in here. And sometimes that ends up aggroing all of them, and but this is, you can see Squint's drawing one out at a time. That's the secret to Frostborn. The secret to these top-down survival games is killing one enemy at a time. You really have to get good at that. Again, the assassin would be really good right now, being able to one-shot him. And then you're going into this room right here, not going straight. Got a bodyguard. That guy can taunt you, so be careful. And then we got the boss. So they put Hawk Dyer as the boss, which is pretty nice. And they got this huge room. So actually, this is one of the easier boss fights, if you can get here. The problem is, once you get to high levels, the mobs are what kills you. They stun you, they taunt you, and it's pretty devastating. So now, is it possible that as a team, the old archives could be better? Possibly. I might try it out actually as I play this, but I just realized I'm just now realizing that. As a solo player, just don't do it. Once it gets higher level, it's just so brutal. But you can see there that if you know the right path, it's not that bad. You're not dealing with any giants, which is nice. You know, definitely you're using less weapons. The problem is they kill so quickly. They do so much damage. So that's it. That's how to do the archives. I again recommend not doing it, especially if you're solo. It's just a very quick way to die. And if you die, you lose points. And so don't do it. One note on this that a lot of people I don't think realize is that the bonus you get once, the reward you get every single week. So you want to get as high rank as you can, as quick as you can, so you get more. Like if you get to silver 3 right away, you're going to get these 3 chests every single week. The people that use the druid's trick to get the boar on the first day, they're going to get these 3 chests every single week. It's a pretty big benefit. And so yeah, that's it. That is the way to use this. But again, my recommendation would be just not to do the archives. Use the trick that I showed you guys. By using a family, you're not only going to be having 4 times as much damage for half the amount of twice the amount of hit points. So you're twice as efficient with your weapons, but more importantly, you are going to be able to choose which portal prison you want to complete. And the old archives is generally not what you are going to want to complete. Actually, I think druids has actually become more difficult than the old archives. So keep that in mind, that this is actually easier than druids now. At least that's what I'm hearing. But you just don't want to do it. Okay, the skills that these mobs have will tear you up. That being said, if you work as a team, maybe it'll be better. Well, I'll test it out and see if playing the old archives as a team with a tank, healer, damage dealers ends up being a benefit, because you're not having to kill any giants, which is pretty nice. So it might end up being good for our weapons, which honestly would be pretty amazing, because that is the biggest thing that has been hurting us is our weapons. But then again, I mean, I don't know, dealing with some of these damage dealers and them having 4,000 health and doing all this crazy damage, like ranged attacks. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we won't do it as a team. No, we'll do it to test it out for you guys, but the video may be coming soon that's like, we all died. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.